My name's Michael McDade. I'm the sales director of a company called Communications Plus. We are an O2 franchise. We have 20 stores mainly across the northwest of England. We go into Wales. We've got right across over to Bangor. And as I said, we have grown quite a lot. The next stage that came once we'd got to our sixth, that O2 decided they were going to sell off a few of their low-performing stores to franchisees. We bought 6 of those. We bought another 4 new acquisitions, which took us to our 16, and then 2.5 years ago, we bought out another franchisee for 3, and then a singleton, which gave us our nice round number of 20. So that's really us as a business. We've now got 230 staff. So with that comes quite a lot of responsibility. We now have a HR team. I think anyone that owns a business, when you move into the whole pension thing, is quite a challenge, and something that we've all obviously got to deal with. So our small little business, we've now moved into the medium size. So just to tell you a little bit more about what we've achieved, and then I'll tell you a little bit about our sales structure as well, which is based in the background, which helps us do these sort of things. But in 2015, we applied for Investment People. We'd always been told by O2 from winning different awards from those guys that we were doing things pretty well, but we just felt that the best way to sort of measure what we did for our staff was to apply for this. We applied in the January, and by the March, we'd actually achieved Investment People Gold for our first time round, which was surprising. From that, in the same year, we actually just received a letter. And this came through, and this is based on, so I don't know if anyone knows what this is about, but the 1,000 companies to inspire Britain, it's based on growth over a period of time. It's not just about profit, it's based on how your business has grown as well. You don't apply for this. They literally sent us a letter through with this book and said that we were one of 1,000 companies to inspire Britain, which for us was incredible. But with regards to this, we applied for it in the August. We found out by the October whether we'd made it through to the next round, and then by the following April was when you found out whether you'd achieved the award or not. You weren't in competition with anybody else. It was just if you were good enough, then you would get this award. So it was a great honour for us to achieve this, again, just based on our sales structure. So I'll show you a sales structure. So hands up who's in sales or who uses a sales structure currently. Yeah, awesome, quite a few of you. So you'll probably find that this is similar to what you do. The wording might be slightly different, but you'll always have a welcome. You'll always qualify your customer, and then you're going to find something that you're then going to have to demonstrate, whether that's your product, whether that's your phone, whether that's yourself. Then you've got to ask for the business, because if you don't, what's the point? You've earned the right to ask for the business, and then obviously they'll purchase, but then you have a thank you. That tends to be your sales structure. The second part of ours is we talk a lot about structure and discipline. They're the 2 key words that we use within our business. And our discipline is the routine things routinely and exceptional things exceptionally. Now, we can't say that we own this because it was Sir Richard Branson's. However, we always had discipline within our business. And the MD, Steve, was on holiday one year. He's reading through Sir Richard Branson's, one of his books. And one of the things he notices within the Virgin Group, one thing they have that nobody knows is discipline. And he explained it as routine things routinely, exceptional things exceptionally. Our routine was always getting up in the morning, being smart and presentable, coming into work, making the effort to come in, making sure your teeth are done, your shoes are done. That was our routine. And then when we sold things, the exceptional stuff, that's where we got our commissions or bonuses or, anything that we would give to our staff. That's where that would come into play. But then we found this, and now everything that we had in our little headings comes under each section here. But discipline's massive for us. To tell you something a little bit different now, just moving into behavioural stuff, I've just got 2 key points to go through here. The first one is based around customers and how we deliver experiences with our customers. So we're always looking to deliver a 10 experience. But that isn't always about how you perform as an individual in work. It's about how you perform as a parent, as a friend, as a son, as a daughter. It's about how you perform as an individual and thinking, what does a 10 look like? How do I measure myself? And how do I become the best person that I can be? And then the final section, Sir Roger Bannister. So the reason that we discuss things like this is we work with a company called Eye2Eye. I don't know if anyone has ever been involved with Eye2Eye or spoke to them. They are phenomenal. It's all behavioural sort of stuff. mindset, positivity, those sort of things. And within our eye-to-eye stuff that we have, 10% fact, 90% attitude. That's what we try and deliver. So as an example, before I tell you a little bit about this one, is if we had a customer walking up to our shop with a bag in the hand, if we had 90% fact and 10% attitude, the experience we deliver with that customer would be wrong, because you'd be thinking they're going to return something, I don't want to stand here, I don't want to do this. We've got some stores that the markets within their areas are closed on a certain day in the week, so they build into it thinking Wednesdays are terrible, we're going to use all the facts here, rather than the attitude of being, no, do you know what, whatever's happening, we're still going to deliver because we have ENERGISE, we're a 10, we can do this, we can deliver this. So that's why we talk about belief. You've got to have the belief. 10% fact, 90% attitude. Hugely, hugely important with any sort of business, any sort of organisation, within any sort of form of life. We live by that. You cannot control the facts, but you can control your attitude. So they're just some of the little things that we do within our business. Yes, it's about the sales structure, but it's all about what we build behind it, the behaviours that we have within our organisation. I hope you enjoyed it. This isn't something I've ever done before, really, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it and I've given you a bit of an insight to what we do. But thank you very, very much.